Have you ever wondered how one man, a slave, could ignite a rebellion that would shake the Roman Republic to its core? Let's dive into the saga of Spartacus, a gladiator who became a beacon of hope for thousands of enslaved souls yearning for freedom. Born a free man, Spartacus was enslaved and forced to become a gladiator, a fighter for the entertainment of the Roman masses. But he was not just any gladiator. His courage, strength, and strategic prowess set him apart from the rest. These qualities, coupled with a burning desire for freedom, led him to orchestrate a daring escape from his gladiatorial training school, along with 70 other gladiators. This was the spark that started a rebellion that would grow into a full-scale war against the Roman Republic. Spartacus and his band of escapees took refuge on Mount Vesuvius. Here, they built an army from the ranks of Rome's enslaved population. Their numbers swelled from a mere 70 to an astounding 70,000. This wasn't just an army, but a community bound together by the shared dream of freedom and equality. Their initial victories were nothing short of miraculous. They defeated Roman legions sent to quell their rebellion, seizing weapons and supplies to bolster their ranks. Each victory fueled the fire of rebellion, spreading hope among slaves throughout the Republic. But this wasn't just a military campaign, it was a social movement, a cry for justice in the face of rampant inequality and lawlessness. Spartacus's rebellion gave voice to the voiceless, empowering them to stand up against their oppressors. His army, though made up of slaves, was not a disorderly mob. It was a disciplined force, organized and driven by a common goal. A society where they would be equals, not slaves. The flames of rebellion were ignited, and the Roman Republic would soon feel the heat. This was the spark of a rebellion that would challenge the might of Rome and echo through the annals of history as a testament to the indomitable spirit of freedom. With an army of slaves behind him, Spartacus was a force to be reckoned with. The rebellion led by Spartacus was no mere uprising. It was a full-scale war, a series of battles and engagements that showcased the strategic genius of Spartacus and the unyielding resolve of his followers. The first major victory came when they overpowered the local militia near Capua, the city where the rebellion had begun. With each victory, the rebellion grew, as slaves from all over Italy flocked to join the cause. It was an infectious spirit of freedom, a flame that was spreading rapidly throughout the land. The Battle of Mount Vesuvius was a turning point. Here, Spartacus and his forces, numbering around 70,000, demonstrated remarkable ingenuity. They were trapped by Roman forces on the slopes of the mountain, but they did not let this deter them. Instead, they fashioned ropes from vines, descended the cliffs under the cover of night, and launched a surprise attack on the unsuspecting Roman troops. The victory was a testament to their resourcefulness and determination. As the rebellion advanced, so did its reputation. Victories against Roman legions at the battles of Picenum, Mutina, and Rhegium only furthered their cause. The number of slaves, gladiators, and even some freemen who joined their ranks swelled into the hundreds of thousands. This was no longer just a slave rebellion, it was a social and political movement, a fight against the inherent injustices of Roman society. But with growth came new challenges. The rebellion was now a formidable threat to the Roman Republic. Roman generals such as Crassus and Pompey were dispatched to quell the uprising. Internal tensions also began to rise within the ranks of the rebels. Disagreements over strategy and leadership threatened to fracture the unity of the rebellion. Despite their successes, the rebellion faced internal and external challenges that would test their resolve. Even the most determined of rebellions face obstacles. For Spartacus, these obstacles were insurmountable. The rebellion, despite its impressive rise, was not immune to the common pitfalls that plague uprisings. The first of these was internal discord. Disagreements and rivalries within the ranks of Spartacus's followers began to surface, creating cracks in the unity that had been their strength. The rebellion was further hampered by the lack of a structured leadership hierarchy, which led to confusion and disarray at crucial moments. Betrayal also played a crucial role in the rebellion's downfall. Some of the rebels, tempted by the promise of freedom or driven by fear, chose to turn against their comrades. This treachery further weakened the rebellion, making it vulnerable to the enemy's attacks. The power of the Roman military was perhaps the most significant obstacle. The Roman Republic, threatened by the rebellion, responded with a formidable show of force. The legions, well-trained and disciplined, were a stark contrast to the ragtag slave army. Despite their fervor and determination, Spartacus and his followers found themselves outmatched. The rebellion met a brutal end. Spartacus, the heart and soul of the uprising, was captured in battle and killed. His death was a crushing blow to the rebellion. The remaining rebels were hunted down and mercilessly executed, marking the end of the rebellion. Yet, even in defeat, Spartacus remained a symbol of resistance. His head, sent to Rome as a warning, instead served as a reminder of the man who had dared to challenge the might of the Roman Republic. The rebellion was crushed, but its impact was far from over. The defeat of Spartacus's rebellion marked the end of one chapter but set the stage for the next. The rebellion's end was a turning point, a stark reminder of the cost of defiance but also a beacon of hope for those who dreamed of freedom. The fall of the rebellion was not the end. Instead, it was the beginning of a new era of struggle against oppression and injustice. Defeat does not always signify the end, sometimes it's just the beginning. The Spartacus Uprising, though suppressed, left a profound impact on the Roman society and beyond, a legacy that echoed through the annals of history. In the aftermath of the rebellion, Rome was left with a bitter taste of the strength and power of the subjugated. The uprising had exposed the flaws in the societal fabric of the Roman Republic, the gaping chasm between the privileged and the oppressed. This sparked a wave of serious reforms aimed at consolidating the power of the patricians and quelling the unrest among the middle class and the working class. The uprising had shaken the Republic to its core, forcing it to introspect and adapt. However, the enduring legacy of Spartacus was more than just political reform. He became an emblem of resistance, of the unyielding spirit of those who refused to be subjugated, who fought for their freedom and human dignity against all odds. His name inspired many more uprisings, many more fights for justice. Beyond the borders of Rome, the rebellion's influence seeped into the far reaches of the empire. The spirit of Spartacus ignited a yearning for freedom and equality in the hearts of many slaves and independent peoples, inspiring them to rise against their oppressors. The uprising served as a stark reminder of the power of the oppressed when united under a common cause. Perhaps the most significant impact of the uprising was its role in the transition from the Roman Republic to the Roman Empire. The rebellion underlined the need for a more equitable system, one that recognized the rights and dignity of all its citizens. It was a catalyst for change, a precipitating factor in the evolution of the Roman political landscape. The Spartacus uprising, a symbol of resistance and the struggle for freedom, left an indelible mark on history. The echoes of Spartacus's fight continue to resonate, reminding us of the power of the human spirit, the importance of justice, and the enduring quest for freedom. The Spartacus uprising was more than a rebellion, it was a testament to the human spirit. This uprising, which occurred in the final years of the Roman Republic, was a beacon of hope and a symbol of resistance that continues to resonate today. Born from the desperation and frustration of the enslaved, the Spartacus uprising was a spontaneous movement that grew into an organized and disciplined force. Under the leadership of Spartacus, a gladiator turned revolutionary, about 70,000 slaves rallied to challenge the might of Rome. This wasn't merely a revolt against physical bondage, it was a social movement against the poverty and lawlessness that plagued Roman society. Despite their initial successes, the uprising met a tragic end. Disagreements, rivalry, and betrayal within the ranks led to the eventual defeat of the rebel army. Spartacus, the heart of the rebellion, was captured and killed, his head sent to Rome as a chilling reminder of the power of the Republic. Yet the legacy of the Spartacus uprising extends far beyond its physical defeat. It left an indelible mark on Roman society, sparking significant reforms aimed at reducing social discontent. The rebellion also served as a stark reminder of the need for a more equitable social order, eventually contributing to the transition from the Roman Republic to the Roman Empire. Beyond the borders of Rome, the uprising inspired many other slaves and independent peoples to rebel, spreading ripples of resistance throughout the empire. The spirit of Spartacus and his rebellion became a symbol of the struggle for freedom and equality, a testament to the power of unity and courage in the face of oppression. This story of the Spartacus uprising, a story of resistance and resilience, of unity and courage, of despair and hope, continues to echo through the annals of history. It serves as a solemn reminder of the human capacity for resilience and the unyielding desire for freedom. Though defeated, the spirit of Spartacus and his rebellion continues to inspire us, reminding us of the power of unity, courage, and the unyielding desire for freedom. That's a wrap for today, folks. If you enjoyed, tap that like button. Don't miss out on the fun. Subscribe to stay tuned. The excitement is just beginning.